So guys, let's do Floyd Mayweather and Naseem Hamed. How would have that fight have gone? Now again, I think Naseem Hamed's style is very tricky, very awkward. So he would have definitely given Mayweather some issues early on, once again in the fight. However, there's a pattern to Mayweather fights. And that pattern is you do well early on and then Mayweather starts picking you apart. He starts picking you apart. I believe Naseem, because Mayweather's a slow starter. You've seen it throughout his career. You know, if there's any time to get Mayweather, it's early on in the fight. Mosley almost knocked him out. Ricky Hatton did well against Mayweather early on. You know, in most of Mayweather's fights, early on, he does come under pressure. Zab Judah did well early on. You know, but then afterwards, Mayweather's like a surgeon. He starts striking you, starts becoming the surgeon that he is and starts wearing you down. And you know what? The thing is with Floyd Mayweather, a lot of people don't understand the weight categories that Naseem Hamed fought at, or 130, 135, he fought at featherweight 130, right? At those weight categories, Mayweather was a killer. Mayweather was an absolute killer at those weights. He was knocking guys out. He was deadly. He was more aggressive. And he used to call himself Pretty Boy Floyd. When he became Money Floyd Mayweather, that's when he became more of a surgeon, more of a tactician, because those guys were bigger. Against Naseem Hamed had nothing to keep Floyd Mayweather off. So Mayweather would have been if Mayweather doesn't respect your power, right, and Naseem Hamed was a very hard-hitting featherweight, I don't think he would have been a hard-hitting featherweight against Mayweather because he wouldn't have landed much. And even if he did land, I believe if Mayweather can take Mosley's power later on and take those guys' powers, Oscar De La Hoya's power, I think he can take Naseem Hamed's power. So I believe again, this fight would have taken a course where Naseem Hamed early on, first couple of rounds, would have troubled Mayweather. As soon as Mayweather worked out his style, worked out what he was doing, he would have started becoming the surgeon he is and started to pick Naseem Hamed apart. He would have started schooling Naseem Hamed. And I don't think any of you would disagree with that. Mayweather's the greatest fighter ever. Let's be real. You know, to beat Floyd Mayweather is, you know, no bigger fighters and better fighters than Naseem Hamed couldn't do it. How is Naseem Hamed, a smaller man, going to be able to do it against Mayweather? I believe Mayweather would have stopped him later on in that fight. I believe Mayweather would have started picking Naseem Hamed apart. And I just believe Mayweather would have shown his class in that fight. And I think Naseem Hamed would have realized levels in that fight. Even though, like I said, Naseem Hamed is very skilled himself. But when we're talking about against someone like Mayweather, who's one of the greatest fighters ever, you know, there's levels. And Mayweather's level was on another level to Naseem Hamed. And I believe, you know, the fight would have probably taken a course like the Ricky Hatton fight where Mayweather ends up stopping him late. If I'm honest, I think Naseem Hamed would have done well early on because Mayweather's a slow starter and Naseem Hamed's so fast and so skilled. But I think Mayweather would have eventually started, like I said, become the surgeon he is and started picking Naseem Hamed apart. And I think when he did that, I think Naseem Hamed would have been in big trouble. And I think Naseem Hamed gets stopped late in that fight. He gets stopped late by Mayweather. That's my take on that. But leave your thoughts, guys. If you disagree, leave your comments in the comment section below and I'll answer all your questions. But I don't think there's any doubt if Naseem Hamed fought Floyd Mayweather, who would have come out on top on that. I think just look at what they've both went on to achieve. I don't think Naseem Hamed was in the same class as Mayweather. And to be honest, there's no shame because I don't think there's many are that in the same class as Floyd Mayweather. But leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.